Okay, there's no possible way this will turn into a broken run. I just want to have a normal run today until wave 20 where we try to beat the game with Armsdealer. In my opinion, the worst character in the game, not even because it's the toughest, but the most boring one. He pretty much says, okay, you want to build up your weapons, a core part of the game? Yeah, you'll not do that. You just don't do it. That's it. And I hate that about this. But pretty much every time I needed a quick video, because I'm very busy right now recording other things, something just completely breaks, like we get a huge amount of fishhooks early, and this messes with everything. So, perfect damage, let's take that. We don't have weapons, but you know what? We have the stick, and I will even go for a second stick. That is so much bonus damage, but we are looking for more weapons. All of them are cheap. You know what? I'll just take as many of them as possible. Okay, slingshot stick is amazing, bag is a lot of bonus money, I will take this for the free roll. More enemies is more money, we will lock the stick that we have it next turn. We have more money, we have healing as well, but this means we'll go for melee weapons. That sounds good. So pretty much we always have to make sure that we have something locked that we can take on the next wave, that we don't end up with 0 weapons, like just something that we need. And we pretty much determine now we will go for melee damage. I can still go for like percent damage instead, just to make sure that in case I need to switch over, we are able to do that, but I don't think we'll do this. The only reason why we'll do this now is if we would find a blue range damage, so let's just hope that's not the case. And we even got a clutch level up, so we have armor here, we have attack speed here, and we have the stickler. So we will go for you, we'll also go for the thief dagger. I want to roll a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't hate you, we'll go for the healing. This is a lot of bonus damage, I should definitely take that. Slingshot, we can take one of them. Now we have to find another weapon though. Okay, javelin is fine. It is a ranged weapon, but it scales with melee damage, so this will still work out. And so far we're actually not limited yet. And honestly speaking, on this wave, I probably could have also had just 2 weapons and still managed to do it somewhat reliably. Maybe not with the slingshot, but with melee weapons, because you can just push them into the enemies and you're fine. Why do we take attack speed? The simple reason is you can use attack speed on any weapon in the game. So even if I decide to switch because we find something good that I need to use, it's not a big penalty. Well, if I only have melee damage, it could be a problem. But there we go, melee damage. So javelin, free roll, I don't think it matters a lot. Let's just keep rolling. Okay, another javelin, I like it. More healing is usually nice, so we'll take that. That also means, at this point, I kinda wanna get more luck. Baby Gecko is not useful, we'll go for you, one more roll. Javelin for the next round. Ouch. Ouch. Charcoal. Sure. Not the biggest fan of that, but it should be fine. It is a bunch of bonus damage. It's also elemental damage if we ever have to go for that, so I like that. Good. What is the plan for the game? Well, this is why I hate the character. We pretty much have no plan for the game. The only way how we could turn this into auto mode, that we focus on one thing without doing anything else, would be if we get a lot of things that just happen when we take damage or when we kill enemies, but even then we need a weapon to kill them, right? So it must be something like the last video that was utterly broken, where we just explode all the time. Cool that I don't see my mouse cursor. Yeah. I'll go for the crit here, that doubles all of the bonuses. We'll go for a bit more armor because it's offered to us. You're kind of nice. I mean, sure, I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it. So here we have more armor. I don't need that. That is a lot of luck. I like that. Let's look for another stick. That was a perfect order, Dex. Do I lock these? I think I can do the next wave without buying more, so we'll keep it this way. The whistle is also good because we have so many of the bags, so if one of the loot aliens spawn that guarantee a chest, then we get 30 bonus material, and we definitely need that. Now, can we do this wave with just 2 weapons? Is my feeling right? Because we have so much bonus damage, this should be fine. Okay, good. Taking care of the range, guys. Usually, when you just want to beat, like wave 20, you don't want to go for bonus curse, because all it requires is like one tough enemy that gets buffed up, and all of a sudden you just take a ginormous amount of damage and die. So I tend to avoid it until I get to a point where I'm just so overpowered that it doesn't matter, or if I know we'll be overpowered. Here the issue is, we just got a double crate. That's ridiculous. So we got 60 bonus material. But here the issue is, we'll never be overpowered unless we find other means to deal damage to the enemies, and that's insane. That is useless. More luck, because then we get more crates. That is more money. Sure. So I will buy all of them. Good. Free roll. Like, it stays free, even though we just have one free roll. We will go for the armor and the dodge, but I don't like it all too much. And I need to find one more weapon here, please. Maybe I should have taken the other weapon. Okay, well, that sucks. That's bad. The sickle? It's a decent chunk of bonus damage, right? Sure, why not? Spear. For the next round. We will definitely keep this. That is also good. Lifesteal and damage. So we want to buff up attack speed. Are you halved? Didn't I get 10% bonus attack speed? Oh, yeah. Okay, all good. So, 3 weapons. Wave 6. Definitely not what you want to see. Definitely common with this character. But so far it has been smooth sailing. We actually faced 2 horde waves, which was random. Like, usually you would see that I reset the wave a couple of times until I get what I want. In this case here, I'll be honest, I think it would have been better if we got the elites. Because if we are strong enough and take down the elites, we get a permanent red item that can change the entire run. Like, for example, if we get Shine Spelled, right, it's mental. Elites are also easier to survive, while a horde wave, if I don't get enough weapons and I forget about it, we will just lose. So I really have to pay attention to that. Okay, can we just stop doing this? Because we have a ranged weapon, they explode into bullets. With melee weapons, they wouldn't do this, but one of our weapons, it has like ranged attacks. 9% dodge is nice. Tardigrade, I don't really care about you. No, not enough to do it. Spear is good, we'll take that. More knockback could be interesting. I don't actually care. Okay, like, I guess we just go for spears. No, I'll roll. I want to see everything that is 60 bonus material just because of this. Okay, I need attack speed. I mean, sure, why not? This is for the next round. Scissors is also for the next round. I could also go for healing, get a free roll out of it. Sure, why not? It sounds good. With this character, it's a lot harder because you have to be so cautious. If you roll too much and you don't have your weapons yet, you will just waste your money, and any money that you keep is money for the next round in case something goes wrong. But we have 2 bonus enemies here, right? Or was this last round? I mean for the next round that it's locked. No, it's this round. Okay, so we need to chase them down. Nice, there's the first one. We may even get 3 of them if we get lucky and there's a natural spawn. Like each round, there's a chance for them to spawn. The more luck you have, the more often it can happen. Okay, careful. The spears are really bad. Or maybe not bad, but I'm just not used to them. Good. 5 HP healed with the crates. We want to have more healing out of them. That's also why I build up luck. Like, the way it pretty much works, the way you have to view it is, a lot of these items, they interact with each other. So, to explain that, when we have more luck, we get more crates. Why do we take more luck? Because we have the bag, so we get a huge amount of money. But if we get more crates and also more fruits because of the luck, then it's also really good to have the bonus consumable healing, because you get so many consumables and this can just save you. So this is my thought process here. Percent damage, lifesteal, also good. Alien Eyes is a mean to kill the enemies. That is so much bonus damage. If I get that going, I'll actually take that. Yeah, look at this. And I need bonus speed, so that was perfect. 10% bonus damage, also nice. Let's take you. We have a lot of money. This sounds good. It's probably helpful, so I'll buy the entire shop. But now I need to keep 1 weapon in the shop. That is insane. Maybe I should have gotten the shuriken. That is a lot of luck, that is a lot of percent damage. 1 roll, we got the crit here. Okay, we have 1 weapon in there, that's something. The scissors are amazing because they have 40% lifesteal, right? Yeah, 40% plus 4%. I have 26 HP, I just realized. Oh, this is bad. So usually at this point I have like 40 to 50 HP at least. Because this allows me to also be a little bit more aggressive, attacking the enemies and gathering all of the material. I have to be very cautious on this wave, because 1 mess up means I take like 10 damage from this dashing dude, and then I have to heal it up magically somehow. To be fair, a fruit is already 7 HP, but if I panic and I can't find something to heal, then we may just die. Okay, can we have one of the crate dudes spawn, please? I want to have the bonus money. Last round we got plus 90, and that's why we had so much, but this round we have nothing at all. Not a single crate. Okay, now I kind of really want to go for more luck over the HP. And I shouldn't do this, but I really want to do it. Do I just do it? Let's see what we get as a level up. So we took 7 damage from the small dude. 5% crit is okay. I shouldn't have done that. Like, I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, I also need bonus weapons. Nice. We don't need this. That's overkill, but we get a lot of fruits. You know what? Then I'll just go for it. Why not? I can't even go for the fist. So, do I lock it? I don't really want to spam fists next round, so I will just go for no weapon and hope that all works out. This is an insanely dangerous wave because a huge amount of enemies spawn. And this dude here will lay down eggs that turn into a strong enemy, but do you see our damage? Yeah. So before we get to the elite, on wave 18, 17, that's kind of bad. But on wave 16, when we're in the shopping phase, for wave 16 is what I mean, I will keep some money left over just to make sure that I definitely have enough to get 6 weapons for the elite, since we definitely need a red item. Or at least it would be a nice support. Oh, there's an egg. Okay, good, there's another one. We got all of them. How many crates? We got 1 crate. Not horrible, also not good. And I just realized I can actually let the balls hatch because we deal so much damage. We should be easily able to kill them and even survive damage. Well, okay, 25 HP is not that much. I will let one of them hatch because if you get the material drop, it doesn't always happen. But if you get it, you get so much out of it, it's worth it. Yeah, did you see that? That was a huge pile of material for just one enemy. And this is very solid. Perfect, I love it. 10 melee damage, have to take it, 9% dodge, I need HP. I don't want you. I will go for the speed because that's so much bonus damage. Chopper, you know what, why not? Also the trident, not horrible. Another chopper and trident, that's already enough. We don't need more weapons. So if I have another weapon now that I want, I will just lock it. Yeah, we don't need more. Let's keep rolling. That is for the next wave, I guess. We'll go for you. That is so much bonus damage. Minus luck, sadly, but we can't change it. More healing from recoverables. It's plus 11. Is that plus 11 or is that... Yeah, right, that's plus 11. So we have plus 8 from you. Where's the rest coming from? Oh, so the total is 11, I guess. So we could go for Cyberball shenanigans. Maybe I will do that just for funsies. That I can focus, like I have an excuse then that I focus more on luck just because it actually kills the enemies. Not that we need it really, but I could go for a lot of percent damage. Okay, dude, I love the trident. It's funny because it's the same thing as the spear, but this one attacks a lot faster, or we just have more attack speed. How much? 8%. So I didn't really increase my attack speed, huh? Which should be fine because we deal so much damage, but it's not what I want to see on wave 10 that I have 8% attack speed. I do believe I got the item that gives us bonus attack speed per enemy around, yeah, but we are actually negative on our attack speed, so I have to make sure that I bump this up. Okay, careful, we die very quickly. And you saw we healed for 7, but that's only because we lost 7 HP, so it doesn't show you the actual amount it would heal. If you had like 20 HP missing, we still don't have a crate. Not a single one? Okay, you know what that means. I'm getting bored. I need curse. If you don't want to give me crates that I can gamble, I will gamble with the curse. Easy peasy. Nah, what you gonna do about it? Probably kill me. If you do this, like if you watch this as a guide, do not take curse. Listen to the decks. I mean, don't listen to the deck. I mean, listen to the decks that you shouldn't listen to the decks. Get it? Okay, Shuriken is good. We'll take that. This would be nice, but it's... We are strong enough. I can take that. Now I just need a bunch of weapons to do this though. And it looks like we got all of the weapons in the game that we could ever need. Perfect. Trident, I could lock this for the next round, but I have so much money left. I want to see all of my rolls. Pickup range, I don't need that. Attack speed is okay. I'm not the biggest... Nah, sure. So I will lock you. Then we will lock you in case it gets cursed. Did something get cursed? No. So now we have a 30% chance to curse something in the future, and I think on this wave I have to focus a little bit more since they have double HP right now but give 50% more experience. I mean, it's not really the enemies that give more experience, it's the material that we gather, including our harvesting, and we actually have a decent chunk of harvesting. But what I usually tend to do on these hardcore waves is I just go into a corner and attack them. Now the issue is this works really well if you have only the same weapons because they all attack in the same pattern. But we don't have that, so it could just happen that one weapon is out of line and gets me killed. So far so good though. Even with double HP, we easily demolish the enemies. My only concern is my HP still, because this should be at 80 right now or 70 at minimum. Okay, and once the Sharky boys come in, we have to move out a little bit. They take too long to get killed. Nice. Should I check for trees around? I will check for trees around. I will also get the material at the same time. Where are my trees? There wasn't a single tree. Really? It's like, are you kidding me? Finally. There we go. You know what? I'll take the melee damage. I can't say no to that. So is this worth it? It's a lot of bonus armor. Minus speed though. I will take it. I'm just not the biggest fan. Huge amount of bonus money even though we have no curse. But it will pay off. I need another weapon. This is a good way to one-time nuke the enemies. But it's not worth the investment. I would love to go for the crown. Should I do that? Yeah, sure. It's not like that good, but it's decent. Okay, can I get one more item to lock because I want to curse something decent? I mean, that's a shuriken I'll take for the next round. We really don't need to... Funny. We really don't need to... What do I want to say? We don't need to curse weapons because after one round, we lose them either way. Okay. Wave 12. Wave 15 is the next Horde wave, so that's far away. 12 damage from the cursed enemy, but we get bonus money out of you. How does it feel? Huh? How does it feel to get demolished even though you're cursed? Yeah, that is the power of insane melee damage. I gotta say, I remember this guy as a lot worse, like a lot harder. Maybe in the past he didn't have bonus damage scaling. But currently I feel like this has been one of the easiest runs I've ever done, where I expected it to be horrible. Not the easiest run ever, okay? Because there's a demon in the game. But just in general, I think I would play this again and again and again. Like, if someone asks me, Dex, make sure that you win a round, I may actually go for this character. I mean, the RNG aspect kind of sucks, but then again, this can happen to any character that you get unlucky and just die. Like, Demon, for example, is broken, but you always go down to 1 HP to maximize the amount of material that you gain. Like, the amount of HP that you gain from the scepters. I mean, you know what? I'll just take it. We ball mode this. 16%. This is the part where you don't listen to the decks anymore. Okay? 2 armor. This... I mean, going from 8% to 11% is pathetic. The highest is like 17 or 18%. Still, huge bonus. Sure. I need Sure. I need weapons. I need weapons. Prunus is actually insane. If you think about it. Mace is also okay. Not the best one. What did I just do? Did I just mess myself completely over? This is incredible. If this gets cursed, we win the game. Shiv, that's a little bit too weak. One more. Sword is okay. I don't think I care about that. So here's the reason why I go so much on the harvesting right now. You know what? If you get cursed, I'll buy you. So here's the reason why I go after the harvesting so much. Because we got the crown, of course. However, experience gain affects the amount of experience that you get at the end of the wave out of harvesting. So imagine we just got like bonus 100 something material on a wave. And this is the bonus we get every single round increasing. It just keeps going up as if we killed way more enemies. Didn't I give them plus 200% HP? They have 3 times the normal amount of HP. Wait, what? Okay, if anyone has questions about whether this character has broken damage scaling or not, like, here's annoying. But if anyone has question about the damage scaling on this character, I think this settles it, right? How much percent damage do we have? 59%. We almost have as much percent damage as melee damage. And this is the hard one to get. Like, usually I have 5 times the amount of the percent damage that I have of the base damage. So the melee damage is the base. Okay, this is a problem. That is a big boy. He's cursed. Of course he's cursed, because why wouldn't he curse, right? Dex, cautious. I have to run away from the dude and just hope he doesn't attack me. Of course our paths intertwine. Isn't that a fancy word? I said intertwine. Good job, Dex. Alter Schwede, ne? They had 300% HP. This is never a thing you do. Why do these videos always end in me just constantly saying, don't do what you do here? Like, I'll show you how to beat this, and then I constantly say, but don't do what I do here. This doesn't add up. That doesn't make any sense. Ouch. I mean, we have no attack speed either way, so it's still okay. Wait, nothing got cursed? Okay. So this is when Dex gets unlucky. That is what it looks like. Javelin? I will just buy it. We could duplicate an item, sure. And now I kind of just want to lock items instead of weapons because I don't... Okay, I'll lock one weapon maybe. But this one is a bad weapon. It has pierce. That's actually good. Ja, scheiße, ne? I need... There's no way you'll curse that, right? There's just no way you'll do that. It actually didn't curse anything. It had a 40% chance to curse one of 3 items. Like, each had a 40%. So if you want to calculate the odds of that, 60% is the chance of failure. Then you multiply 60% by 60%, which is 0.36, so 36%. And that again by 60%, which is somewhere around, like 22%. Did I do that wrong? It feels like it should be less likely than 22%, a 1 in 5. It doesn't matter. I can't believe that either way. You know the deck's luck. I get a 20% curse. I just bought the fish hook, and I immediately curse something in the shop after locking 1 or 2 items. I can't believe this right now. Oh. Do you understand what's going on? We have no attack speed, right? We will get the Retromation hoodie and curse it. Yeah, I don't care about you already. Yeah, 23. Yeah, but that's not worth it. Okay, I don't really care about any of these. I'll take the crit. The speed is nice. I need more speed for sure. Am I willing to lose 2 HP for an infinite scaling? But it's not that much. Like, honestly, I don't even want to buy that. No. It's too much money. We can't... Like, we're not going for endless. That's insane. We're not going for endless. Hatchet is good. So we don't need something that infinitely scales and makes me weaker. Okay, that's mental. That's actually broken. Hatchet is also good. 4 hatchets, like 4 weapons should be enough. So now we want to curse. That is insane. Please get cursed. Okay, game. You've messed with me. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I would be lying if I said it was a lot of fun. If we get this one, I can also go for this one for range, for engineering, HP regeneration, sure. This one, I really don't want to curse that, but it's so good. Is it good? It's actually good. I will lock it. Okay, listen, fish hook. I'm not even gonna check if you curse something. There are 4 items in there. You had a 55% chance to curse 1 item after the first item gets cursed. And that's not an order in the shop. It's random what it picks first. After it curses the first item, it goes back to 20%. So it's very likely just 1 item is cursed. But for the decks, it would be very unlikely. We will curse the entire shop, right? Fishhook, not 1 item, not 0 items. Okay, I'm getting scared right now that it actually cursed 0 items. Is there a world where it would do that to me? Like, why would you hate me that much? Okay, let's not get invested into something that is not confirmed, because I haven't checked out the fishhook, but just for the reason I don't want to know it. Because otherwise I would get sad, and I need to be very concentrated on this map, like on this wave here. It doesn't look like it. It looks like I'm walking through items, but through enemies. But I'm actually dodging the hardcore cursed ones that we hit them just from the side. And because we kill enemies, we get bonus HP back from the other item here. Where is it? Here, we got 117 healing. But if we get hit by a hardcore enemy, I just die. So there was a reason for what I was doing. Ice cube, good. Explosive turret, I don't care. Range is okay. I mean, sure, I'll take it because it's kind of funny. I will just go for more melee damage. You know, I thought this was the worst item that could be cursed. I thought this was the worst one. You realize we lose this after this round. Right? Do you understand that? Yeah, cool. Deine Mutti, weißt du? But there's no way. But there's no way that just happened. That's kind of useless, but it has decent scaling. I need weapons for the boss, so I will lock as many of them as possible. Spoon has a lot of damage somehow. You know what, I'll also get you. It's fine. 3 weapons for wave 16 is more than enough. You'll notice we are overpowered. I have the spears again. Why did I go for the spears? I don't like them. I mean, I think I can do it. I just like the shorter stabbies a lot more because they attack faster and they are easier to control than the ones that go out so far. But maybe it's also good because then I get used to them a little bit more. Like with our damage, it really doesn't matter what we pick up as long as we pick up a weapon. And we made sure, remember what I said about the boss wave on wave 17? That we need to make sure on wave 16 that I keep the weapons and maybe even a bit of money. But given that we have the black flag, we don't need to make sure we have enough money because we are guaranteed to have enough. We also have the bag, but that one is random. So, you know, it could happen that we earn nothing, and if I rely on that, we would just lose. But this way, I think we are doing good. Yeah, we have 500 money. Like, that is easily enough. And we have another... Did I buy them? I bought them, right? I'm pretty sure I got the +2 dudes there. I can't even check it because we have a... Oh, yeah. +4. What's this wave? You want to tell me there were 4 of them running around? Well, Dex didn't pay attention. Okay, blame the Dex. I can't take... I mean, I could take you still, but I think I want to have something else like melee damage. 4 armor is also mental. Fishhook. I know these are all weapons, okay? So it doesn't really matter. But like, you just want to mess with me today. This is actually absurd. What are these weapons? Just for funsies? You know, it's not actually good, it's horrible. But just for funsies, sure. We have decent weapons. I mean, maybe the spear is not great. I could replace that. That is so much bonus damage when we pick up something and we pick up a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I should maybe lock an item. No, I need attack speed. That is okay. That is okay. You're not okay. Let's go to the boss wave. 58 HP is really not as much as I hoped for, but we have so much damage that should compensate for it. This is a typical boss. You just want to dance around him, and when you see the strikes, you try to walk in between them. But in my experience, because he attacks so rarely, as long as you have some form of healing, like we got hit for 15, oh no, I'll just run away, we instantly healed it. It's not like some of the other bosses that push themselves onto you, or where you get hit by like 10 strikes, possibly, if you move wrong, where they have like a bullet storm. So do you see that? It's really calm. I mean, the second phase of the mutation is definitely harder than the first one. But all in all, we heal so much, it's easy going. Okay. What is the next thing I need to look out for? Wave 19, we have to save shop items again. And I think I may even go a little bit further than the last time. That when I see a red one or a purple one, like even in the beginning of the shop phase of wave 18, so when we go to wave 19... I will already lock them just to make sure that we have a really strong weapon against the bosses. 1000 material. That's not really worth it. Nah. That is huge. How are you minus damage? Oh, you're usually minus damage. We don't convert luck into damage. Interesting. I usually always have that. I would say we'll roll for a bit. That is still bonus damage. 11%. I don't care. Yeah, we'll go for the luck. Okay. You got cursed, funny enough. I will take all of these. We don't burn the enemies. I could take it for a flex, but it's actually bad. Why do I even try to, like, pretend this is a guide? Like, is anything about this a guide? There's nothing about this a guide. I just do whatever I feel like. This is just... You may as well just watch my random videos where I do stuff. It's exactly the same story. Okay, we have 6 weapons. I just got flashbanged by red things. This is sadly wrong. This is not how I wanted this when I talked about, you know, that I lock something. You have no pity chance, so it will probably curse nothing at all. This is just what happens with the fishing hook. When it starts to tease me and it goes on for too long, then I know the fishing hook has given up on giving us an amazing run. But seriously speaking, I'm not strong enough to easily tank through the bosses, so I have to make sure that I get a bit more armor. Currently we have 18, which is actually quite solid. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe all I need is just better ways to heal, because that's already enough. Like, the issue is with the dual boss phase, as long as they are alive, there are very, like, few enemies that spawn. And then you have to make sure, when you have something that only happens when you kill enemies, that it actually happens. So what I could do is, I could just go for crit, to demolish them. Or attack speed would also be good, because less enemy spawns, our item is less influential, that gives us bonus attack speed. Wave 19 is an insane horde wave. I don't know when they changed that, if this was always the case and I just never noticed it, but in the last few videos where I went for melee weapons, where I don't easily clear the screen, I've noticed it. Okay, pickup range is nice, dodge is actually really good, that is very good healing. How much dodge do we have? 51%, that's mental. I will just take the damage Rudi. No? Rudi. This is 8 HP. Would I ever pay this much money for 8 HP? No. This is worth it. These are just too expensive. I'm not even gonna get them. Yeah, funny. I mean, it may actually still be worth it, but funny. 40% bonus damage, I have to take that. We'll go for Spear, which is really not my weapon of choice, but we have to take something right now since we are dried out. I heal way too much, so this would be good. This is a horrible item to lock. Okay, Shuriken is solid. We have an okay amount of crits, so this could work. I need to find more weapons. That's also crit. You know what? Let's get both of them. And when we burn the enemies, we deal bonus damage. Okay. I like it. Like, it's not like we only have the 2 weapons for the next wave. I am a little bit scared about this wave, though, because as I said, I think this is a Horde wave that they changed it at one point. Probably very long ago, and I just never noticed it. Okay, good. So we expect to get a ridiculous amount of crates here if all goes right. I do take a good chunk of damage from cursed enemies, but that's kind of normal, you know, cursed enemies deal a lot of damage, and we easily heal it up, so we are fine. Doesn't this feel like a hot wave? You know, like we had before? Okay, good. I love the moment I take damage, we just heal it off with a random fruit. How much consumable healing do we have? 10. It went down. Okay, so it's 13. I just saw 13 there. So yeah, this is just the base amount, like the base bonus. It would usually show 0 when you start a game, but you obviously heal for 3. So we have 13 right now. When did I decrease that? Because in the one shop, we saw it was 11. Unless in the shop, it shows you the real value that it has, but that would be awkward. Let's check this out. So currently it's 10. Let's see if that... Yeah, for a guide, we can't do that. Is this really a guide, Dex? It's not really a guide. I'll not have explosions. More armor, good. Attack speed, amazing. Dodge maxes it out perfectly. Holy moly. It's still 10. Weißt du bist der größte Idiot, den ich kenne. Das ist einfach unglaublich. Ich glaube das gerade nicht. Aber wie bescheuert muss man eigentlich sein, ne? Wie viel Schaden muss man im Hirn haben? Ich verstehe das gerade echt nicht. Well, we had so much money, I'll take a garden. Why did I have so much money? What? Okay, that is a bunch of HP. We have no attack speed either way, so who cares about it? Shuriken is nice because it also means more crit. Just in time. That's what you call just in time. 3 armor, it's a lot of money, but I'll take it. Like, there's not that much that we need now because we have so many good things. The rock is not really what I want. The quarterstaff could be interesting. Instead of what? Eh. I mean, I don't even know why the attack speed is negative. Like, you are at 0.75 seconds, so this doesn't make any sense to me. Do I just get rid of the shuriken and get a quarterstaff? I almost feel like yes. Welcome back, Robo-Arm. Do we need a little bit more melee damage just for 100? Almost got it. Another stick. It will give it bonus damage, but I don't think this matters, so we will just... Yeah, that... Huh? Huh? Get rid of the crit items again. Okay, for it, that is kind of pathetic. I could go for one more burning. I can roll though, because they are cheap. Like, the weapons are cheap is what I mean. I don't need that. 429, you know what, we'll just upgrade. Are you guys ready for wave 20? Quick look. So you're still at 10. I don't know when I decreased you, but I guess at one point I did it. We have a ginormous amount of damage, especially with the anchor, who gets a bonus scaling from the curse, but I guess it just has absurd damage either way. Wave 20 bosses. I want to focus on this guy because... Actually, I want to focus on the other guy. What am I doing? Well... Any questions, though? I know this wasn't the best guide, because half the things I told you don't do what Dex is doing. But are there any questions about what I did? Whether it works out or not? So, you know, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.